If you are a prostitute, do you need more customers? Or do you have other issues? I'm just saying, right? So what is most important for you as a business owner to be doing? Do you want to be the prostitute or the pimp? Right? I'm asking. I mean, which would be better? Which person do you want to be? If you're the pimp, do you like as much business as possible? If you're the prostitute, do you want as many tricks in a night as possible, like 60? Probably not, right? So maybe a little graphic, but just to illustrate the point that no, your job is not to be fulfilling services. You should be marketing and selling. Blue mic, please. Gerhard, go ahead.
Yeah, I've heard this from Marshall Silver. He says, don't do minimum wage activities.
Oh, yeah.
Because packaging, shipping, you can really hire someone for the minimum wage, or not that you need to do that, but it's just something that you don't need to do, really.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. And it's if you enjoy fulfilling the service, that's different. If you're doing it for enjoyment, but if you're looking at this mathematically, trying to make money and run a business, that doesn't actually make much sense.
If
you have a high-paying service, well, it's still just you. What happens if you go on vacation for 6 months? Where's your business? Yeah. Yes, unless you've leveraged some of it. So, and I'm not saying that I'm down on services and providing value to people. I'm just saying that most business owners get in this trap of being their own employee. You guys have, how many of you have read The E-Myth? What, Michael Gerber? Okay. I would have thought more of you guys. I thought that was like the business Bible. It's not really, but anyways, The E-Myth, he talks about the fact that the average entrepreneur is just some employee who had an entrepreneurial seizure is really a technician. They don't want to run a company. They're a technician. They want to do the business, right? But running a company, being a business owner, is different than being a technician and doing the services. Like I'm saying, when I was pushing the lawnmower, I'm never going to make that much money. Like Tony said, though, some people make a lot of money in lawn care. I won't guarantee, but I will, let's say, suppose that they are not pushing lawnmowers, right? If they're making a ton of money, are they edging the lawn and driving the truck and pushing the mowers? No. So that's all this is. Whatever it is that you're selling, that's great. We're going to figure out a way to sell it, to automate it, to get someone else to do it, because that's not really your job. Your job is to build the company. There's so many business building activities that do require you, that to have you stuck over here doing the day-to-day is really distracting you from the higher level. And you end up serving less people, honestly. So if your goal is to help people, you may think, well, I need to be there helping people. It's got to be me because, you know, I have this whole one-on-one service and I love providing value. Well, guess what? You're cheating all the rest of the people who you can't help because you're stuck over here. Does that make sense? You should be actually saying, okay, how can I help more? How can I train people to do what I do? You know, and so on and so forth. And this is pretty basic, but it's a trap to do the services for your company, and that's what most people do. That's what I did. I'm going to start my own business and have freedom, you know, and I come over here and I'm mowing lawns, but now I'm working for a crazy person who, you know, sells the wrong stuff, doesn't even know what they're doing at all in running a business because they're too busy pushing a lawnmower, right? Can anybody relate to that? Okay, a couple of you. Has anyone ever been able to relate to that in the past? Couple more, yeah. Okay, cool. So some of you, it sounds like, are out of that, which is great. So again, with physical products, all you're really doing, however you sell it in Infusionsoft, we talked about all these different copywriting and shopping cart and so forth. At the end of the day, you can keep it in-house and you can ship it at low volume. Financially, that makes sense. As soon as you get into anything significant, it starts to make a lot less sense versus going maybe with an Amazon or a molding box or somebody who will do it for you. Are we all clear on that? Does that make sense to everybody? Cool.